Am I the prettiest? Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Sure enough. Well, who am I? Sure enough. Who am I? Sure enough. I can't hear you. Sure enough. Sure enough. Sugar. Sugar.
Good morning, everybody. September 24th already. Can you believe it? The year is winding down fast. You already know it's Wednesday, the 24th. This is the AM King Show. Like, subscribe, and share. It's LBC and JPad. The Mellow Man Abbott is out in the field doing what he do. And yeah, make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing. We are on these airwaves, and we are back once again today. For another round of the AM King Show. Thankfully, we are doing a lot of upgrading and things of that nature behind the scenes. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna keep trying to get better as we go on. We're gonna keep getting better and better as we go along. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I got the Puff Pyramid in the building with me and the Cookie Machine. You know, we just cooling. You already know what it is. Like, subscribe, and share. You know, I'm gonna get it started with a little bit of music. I did a little reel the other day. People was rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what we got there? See, what's that?
That's a Sphinx.
That's the Jinx Sphinx.
Oh man,
I might fuck around get one of them, make it a chain.
Yeah, that thing is tough. Got the Sphinx. Got the Sphinx. And for those who don't know the symbolism of the Sphinx, you know, let them know what's going on with that.
Oh, the Sphinx. That was built during the Great Pyramid Wars, and at first it had the face of a dog. They think it's a lion, but it was actually a dog because what happened? One of the pharaohs didn't like the previous pharaoh, so he decided to cut off the head and put his face on it. Jeez. So yeah, but that's supposed to be the symbol of the dog star Sirius, where the energy that makes our DNA spin, that's where it comes from.
Okay.
Dog star Sirius.
Got you, brother. Got you. Sounds about right, bro. Sounds about right. Man, that's nice. If you need any crystal work or anything like that, make sure you holler at C. And you know what I'm saying? You can find him on Facebook. You can find him on YouTube. You can just look up C Nagato Kells. You know what I'm saying?
We're on the internet with that name.
Yeah, well, we gotta find it. If you need the crystal work, make sure you holler at C. Here goes this track that I did though. Just did a verse to it. You know what I mean? This is that cypher music I've been telling everybody. It's coming down the line. But I was at the game the other day, and we all know in this day and age, content is king when it comes to this type of shit. So have a look at this real quick. This one is just a snippet from a song I did called Let It Breathe.
Let it breathe, let it breathe. Let it breathe, let it breathe. Let it breathe, let it breathe.
I'm evil, you could call me Halloween.
Rappy, call me Stroganoff. Cocktail, Molotov. Lion, call me Jared Goff. Teflon, never saw. Nah, you ain't no Don Dada. Drown him in some murky water. This beat is movie soundtrack, you call me Godfather. Legacy legendary, I told you many times. Playing with your psyche, you could call me Monkey Shines. Shippy ringing bells in the mountains of Tibet. Them raps are soft and cuddly, I call you teacher's pet. This is hip-hop at its finest. I'ma get you a blanket and they can call you Linus. Thinking your ass a plus, but really you a minus. Sit down on the sideline and watch how I design this. Juggernaut, call me the Papadopoulos. Take the suit off, put the cape on, Metropolis. Flow is cinematic, that's how you be watching this. I run through brick walls, nigga, you're never stopping this.
Yeah, though. Coming down the line real soon, man. Let it breathe, man. J-Pad the Juggernaut.
Ran through brick walls and shit.
Yeah, especially when it comes to this music. You know what I'm saying? The lyrical, the musical juggernaut. Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Got a couple more life lesson type conversations that we need to have. I feel like in this day and age, there's a lot of things going on in the world. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? We know about the Trump news. You notice I've been kind of like whittling down the rundown on talking about Donald Trump. I mean, we know what's going on. We see what he's up to at this point. It does service to me as an audience to continuously talk about Trump because that's part of the distraction, and we want to feed your mind with some positivity. You know what I'm saying, and some motivation, and some things that your brain may not be thinking about because all the distractions are around. You know what I'm saying? All the distractions are around, so we gotta kind of like make sure that we stay on these kind of pathways. You know what I mean? This is one that C brought up. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to go back into the minefield of posts that everybody sends in the background that you guys don't get a chance to see. And excuse the pun, C. But you know, this one right here is about a life-changing lesson from one Alan Watts. Have a listen.
Life is not really a contest to make yes triumph over no, to make the positive triumph over the negative. The two sides go together. And then one sees, in this strange way, that underlying all that is negative in the world, all that is in a way painful and evil, there is a kind of necessity to it. It goes with the good. It is necessary for the good. Disorder is necessary for the manifestation of order, just as you must have, say, a black background to show up a light figure. And then when one sees that, a profound transformation takes place in one's attitude to the world. That is to say, instead of looking upon life as a contest, it becomes a dance, it becomes a game. One doesn't withdraw from it, one doesn't stop living, but one goes into the game so that these revolving fishes are no longer trying to eat each other, but they're just going around dancing, having the biggest fun in the world.
It's a great way of looking at things. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those who don't know what that little circle was that he was spinning around, I'll let the guys, tell you exactly what that little circle that's black and white. If you've seen it before, you may not know what it is, but go ahead, see.
All right. So the original colors weren't black and white. The original colors were blue and orange. One.
Okay.
Two. Most people think it's from China. No, it's not. The very first time it was seen on a Roman soldier's shield. That's another thing. Three is called the Tao. Yin and yang. Dark, light, light, dark. Dark within light, light within dark. And neutrality. Most people also don't see the neutrality within it. The neutrality are the lines that run and separate and make boundary.
Right. Right. So you
That's
can see it right there.
talk
And he
about.
mentioned that it was two fishes swimming in opposite directions, and those symbolize the fishes, which is interesting because that is also the symbol for Pisces. Symbol for Pisces is two fish swimming in opposite directions, and you know what I'm saying. So I understand a lot about yin and yang. One can't exist without the other. That's just how it is. Gentleman said something about a dance, looking at it as a dance instead of looking at it as anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to really put it in perspective. You know what I mean? So, looking at life, we gonna do this dance until we leave this earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LB.
Yeah, I think it's just about like figuring out how you coexist in this world and shit. It's like everybody got their own movement, and once you find your little place in and how you fit in and make it work for yourself, then that's when everything starts to go right into that circle that they're talking about because everything falls in place.
Good morning, Blunt Conversations. You already know what it is, man. Up and at 'em with us early, as you should, right on time, man. Great morning, brother. You are a king yourself. Crown yourself too this morning. And all the kings and the queens that show up to the AM King show in the morning, all of you guys are royalty to us. So, big ups to it. Stay tuned later for Blunt Conversations. Always tapping in lfxmedia.live. Later on tonight, I will be on with Miss Toy and the West Coast Warriors for West Coast Warrior Wednesday. Uh, Make sure y'all tap into the lovely radio show tonight. You know what I'm saying? And every Wednesday and Thursday night is lovely radio. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys are tapping into the network. Every night is Blunt Conversations, Beat Boys TV in effect, Breaking the Silence, etc. with the Woodards. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the networks building themselves up around us and with us. You know what I mean? Monetize your message. Make sure you guys are checking out Podge's new broadcast. Monetize your message, especially if you want to get some financial education, which is very important in this day and age. But remember the yin and the yang. Remember the yin and the yang. The yin and the yang is a symbolism, and C broke it down perfectly. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
real quick. He said very important word dance. You need music to dance. It's called universe. Uni one verse as in message within a song behind music. Universe. It is one verse being sung at once. Music, dance, vibration. Stay with high vibes.
Stay high vibes. Well said. Well said. See, make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing the show. You know what I'm saying? Another one is more of a perspective that I thought was important, and I think that people can take something positive from it as well. You know what I'm saying? This is Marlon Wayans, the new star of the new movie. I mean, the star of the new movie. He's not a new star. He's the star of the new movie Him, which I'm very interested in going to check out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Big shout out to Jordan Peele. It looks like a very interesting movie, and it's telling it's teaching an interesting lesson. You already know. Make sure to go onto the AM King show. Correct. See, uh, you know what I mean. Y'all go there. Make sure y'all subscribe and or add the AM King show. Make sure you guys are notified when we are on live in the morning. And we'll stay on my page until you guys get the memo to go over to the AM King show. We're watching it every day to see who's subscribing and who's joining in. And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. We're on in the morning, 8 a.m., Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But yes, this is an interesting perspective from Marlon. We can kind of relate to it because there's a percentage of us that are in this age bracket. But I think you can apply to it uh, even if you're not in your 50s. You know what I mean? So here you go.
I'm 52, and God blesses me to live another 20 years. That means I got more days behind me than I do ahead of me. I'm not letting anybody waste not one fucking moment of my life. I'm gonna enjoy this ride, and if I need to be alone to enjoy it, that's what will happen. But what you will not do is strap me with all your shit and make me responsible for
Your history.
your shit. If I'm 50,
Okay, that's one to grow on right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some perspective from the panel here. LB.
Yeah, you gotta like you live that long of a life and you deal with the ups and the downs and in betweens and all that shit. You gotta get to a breaking point to where I just want to have that peace, where I just want to sit back and enjoy the rest of the time I have left. Because there's no telling how much time I have left. And then there's people that don't even get the chance to even enjoy life. So You really got to set a end game to where, at this point, I got to call it quits. I got to start worrying about me and taking care of everything I need to do because I don't really don't know how much time is on my clock.
Right. And when people are or things are interfering with that, goal in mind, you know what I'm saying? We all want to live a peaceful life. We don't want to be stressed all the time. You know what I'm saying? We want to live a life of peace. Um, I, for one, will be damned if anybody tries to destroy that or tries to interrupt that or interrupt anything about uh, my quality of life moving forward, because I am at that stage and age. LB's at that stage and age. We ain't got tomorrow's not promised to anyone. There's a lot of our peers that are gone already. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, the opportunity for us to live a quality of life does rely on us. It does rely on our choices. And if we choose to do such, like Marlon said, I'm not going to allow anybody to railroad that or to, make my life seem less than, if you will. You know what I mean? See.
Yeah, absolutely. I adopted that mindset when I was in my early
You can go
20s.
ahead and light that back up, man. You know what I'm saying? Feel free. It's the AM King show. They know what it is.
Thank you.
Keep going over there.
Torch them up.
Yeah, I adopted that mindset in my early 20s because
Hmm.
uh, like when I really started to look within, especially because of boxing, because when you want to get better, you're forced to look within, especially like, and I knew the ways on how to get better. And I
Hmm.
realized when you get to a certain point, is really something within you that's preventing you. So I did a lot of soul searching, and I made up my mind. Like I already have all this training and stuff to do. I'm not carrying anyone's baggage. Like yo, handle your own shit. Like
Hmm.
I don't have to deal with any. I
Right.
don't. All I have to do is be myself and pass on. That's all I have to do.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. And those are great lessons from the AM Kings this morning. Anthony James Cromer, what's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning, man. Good morning. Good morning. Respect to you, King. You know what it is. We are here in the morning for y'all. And this morning, we just about, you know, uh, you know, spreading a lot of positive energy. I think it's necessary in this time. There's a lot of things going on around to distract you from having high vibes and having high energy. And as we said the other day, moving things around in your life from within, channeling from within. And so, we're coming this morning with a lot of it. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Blunt conversations, learning to demand it. Um, Yeah, Anthony said the way they treat us artists of color in Johnstown, PA is crazy. The political gang here targets less fortunate. It's disgusting. Yeah, and these smaller markets too. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's really really a tough dynamic. I can speak for it from a personal perspective. I can relate. We are in the state of Pennsylvania, and there's a lot of Pennsylvania where people are doing this music that we call hip hop, and the political agenda is here to deter that from being a forefront. A forefront. You know what I'm saying? I can say that perfectly because I've seen it over 30 years. I've seen it over 30 years. I've seen a lot of doors close for the hip hop uh, genre where they were open for others. You know what I mean? I've seen it. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've experienced it. I've actually seen the door slammed in my face for a lot of things. Um, However, stay high vibes, stay in the
Here's
light,
all to the good, man.
and that way it won't even matter. It won't even matter. It won't even matter. And that's what we got to start looking at it as. When people put roadblocks in front of you, you got to adapt a mindset. Freya, good morning. You got to adapt a mindset that it don't even matter. It doesn't even matter what
Yeah,
what that is. You know what I'm saying? You still be
something
relentless. You
better for you.
still have your pursuit. You know what I'm saying? You still keep your focus. And we can even talk about this real quick before we get into the next subject. Advice is cool. Advice is cool. I can give advice all day long, but I'd rather give it based off of experience. You know what I'm saying? I can only give you things, good advice on experience. You know what I'm saying? If I have no experience with a subject, don't expect me to give you no advice because that would be hypocritical of me to tell you what I think is best for you, and I have no experience in that subject myself. But talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that real fast, fellas. LB, because people always will tell us, oh man, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. When you decide to open up the store, how many people came to you and said, "This is how you need to do it, L. Yeah, get this right, L."
Man, you got a game plan, stick to the script. Basically, long story short, because everybody gonna have suggestions on your ideas once they see your ideas is moving somewhere. So
Mm,
all the time I didn't have anything, there was nobody giving them same suggestions or no ideas or no nothing. So basically, you gotta run your own movie because basically you start your own show.
yeah, that's right. See,
Yeah, same here. Just once you have your vision, you see it as you see it, and people do come along that's been there with you from the beginning. They give advice, and sometimes the advice isn't always per se right, but it's the fact that you recognize where the care is coming
oh, absolutely.
from, and yeah, because it again, it's not the advice in itself, is it's the direction you're going in, and the people actually there with you. Not there for you because of, that's there with you in spite of.
Mm, man, man. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I would. That's what it is. We are definitely people that are an example of, yeah. I take advice all day long. You can imagine over the years how many people got in my ear and said, "Pad, you should do this. Pad, you should do that." But there's one gentleman that I came across in about 2014 to 2015 that had a message that said, uh, "Stop doing what everybody else wants you to do and start doing exactly what it is that you want to do. Stop doing what everybody else wants you to do and start doing what you want to do." And that gentleman is Bob Proctor. He's the next guy on our rundown. He is a master teacher of the law of attraction, or was, excuse me. He just passed away about a year or so ago. Rest with God, Bob Proctor. But this one is about mindset on jet life. The law of vibration. Everything starts with energy. What is the law of vibration? Everything in the universe, your thoughts, feelings, and even physical objects, vibrates at a specific frequency. Match your vibration with your desires. This is C says this all the time. So for those who've been watching the show, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, misery. I see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, all that C is saying. Y'all pay attention to the chat. C is, misery. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? It's early, man. Y'all chill out. No, misery, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Where the fuck was you 34 years ago before the plan?" Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people tell you or give you advice and haven't even attempted to do half of the things that you're attempting to do.
That
Um,
part.
you know, that's just the bottom line. But this is Bob Proctor once again. What is the law of vibration? I'll read it again. Everything in the universe, your thoughts, feelings, and even physical objects vibrates at a specific frequency. Match your vibration with your desires and they become your reality. Real quickly before we run the video, your thoughts are energy. Positive thoughts equal high vibration. Negative thoughts equal low vibration. What you think and feel determines the energy you attract. How to align with high vibrations. One is gratitude. Focus on what you already have and appreciate it fully. Number two, visualization. Imagine yourself living the life you desire. See it clearly and feel the emotions. Three, Positive affirmations. Speak words that uplift and empower you daily. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. This is very important. High vibe people, environments, and habits amplify your energy. Remember, the law of vibration is the foundation of manifestation. I'll say that again. The law of vibration, when it comes to the law of attraction, that's it. The law of vibration is the foundation of manifestation. When you raise your vibration, you attract opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your goals. Let's let Bob get it run real quick.
The law of attractions is secondary law. It's not a primary law. It's a secondary law. The primary law is the law of vibration. If you're not on the frequency, you're not going to attract it. The image you impress upon the subconscious controls your vibration, yet the vibration controls what you attract. See, it dictates the frequency you're on. You can only attract what's on the frequency. You've got to get emotionally involved with this new image. You've got to see it happening. If you dial someone's number, you're not going to get me. You got to dial my number to get me. If I don't dial your number, I'm not going to get you. The law of attractions is secondary.
Did you guys get that? Did you guys? Yeah. I think Bob pretty much put it in the right perspective. But C, go ahead.
Yeah, he's correct. And at the same time, there's something that people also have to realize. Unrealized trauma that vibrates at all times. You can say all the mantras and self affirmations all you want. You don't heal the trauma. There's only but so far you're gonna go, but you're still gonna be held down by that vibration that's essentially vibrating. So how does one heal trauma? One learns from it. One figure out what they are triggered from. Triggered mean as in you have an
Right.
instant uncontrollable reaction. Because
Because
every
it's
single
not,
time you feel something, you chose that.
you said something really important. That's why I had to jump in and say, look,
Okay.
because sometimes people get lesson confused with loss.
Yeah.
We always are accustomed to telling ourselves that we lost. When have we learned? Go ahead, see.
Yeah, you only lose when you don't learn your lesson. So you learn the lesson within the trauma and you send yourself love. And that's when the self affirmations mean 10 times, 70 times more, infinite times more.
Correct.
Because now you can truly feel.
Hell
Now, there's
yeah.
some stuff on there that he said that was like a little bit off because it's a little bit misleading because it goes into ego. Yeah, don't think
And
of
it's
thoughts
just a
as
clip.
your thought.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
clip. 'Cause he probably was
yeah,
leading up.
because more times people think of thoughts as my thoughts. Like, no, 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 no. It's not your thoughts. It's just thoughts. And that's not you. Because anything that you can actually observe, it is not you. So to say
Right.
my thoughts, no, it's not yours. That was there already. You just happen to focus on it. You focused on it. Think about that. Experiences come to you. You don't go to experiences.
Mm-mm. Correct. Correct. Well said, bro. Well said, LB.
Man, all I'm gonna say is like this, man. I appreciate that dude C up there, boy. That boy, he the one that put that high vibration on the table. Nobody was talking that high vibration until he came around. He put that shit right to the table and introduced you how this shit works. And he's showing you examples of how it shit works. This is what it is. A lot of people live life and don't think about the high vibration. They just live life. Now it gives you something to think about. Like this is why I feel good, and this is why this is happening because I'm in the right zone right now. But you don't think about this stuff until somebody put it to your table. And
Correct.
that dude right there put it on the table. So now everybody's in an introduction to it now. So shout out to
Exactly.
C. Like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's exactly what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We always say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be C, whether it be myself, whether it be LB or whatever, you got to keep your vibration high. You know what I'm saying? I've been studying the law of attraction now for 10 years. And I can safely say this: I follow the principles every day. Anybody that looks on my wall and you see a little post that got a little S that's got a seal on the top of it. That is a a message from a person that exercises and practices and shares the law of attraction strictly. Strictly. I I live by this now. You know what I'm saying? I don't just talk about it. This is something that I
Yeah.
live every day. I get up every morning and write down my gratitude, say my affirmations. I share it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? On a day-to-day basis, you will see plenty of things. You know what I'm saying? Affirmations. These types of things, people that that are not familiar with it may consider it corny, but being in accordance with God's law is the law of attraction. And a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you today, the law of attraction is nothing because people are like, oh, it's not religious, this, that, and the third. Being in harmony with the law of attraction is being in accordance with God's law. Just that simple. Just that simple. Take it as food or soak it in your belly. Correct. You already know what it is, brother. Yes, indeed, Anthony. That's correct. Right. Then you can pinpoint it. Blunt Conversations. B Boys TV. Good morning. You already know what it is, man. Salute, salute, Rain. You already know how we get down. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Like, subscribe, and share. I felt like today was a good day for us to go over those things because it takes constant repetition, just like anything else.
Yes.
Just like anything else in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Repeating good habits is repeating good habits. It's just that simple. Repeating good practice is repeating good practice. You know what I'm saying? And it starts to rub off on you in a way that's uncanny. You wouldn't think that it would rub off on you, but when you change your frequency here, that's when it starts to manifest itself. That's when things start to manifest. Like I said, the law of vibration is how you manifest. You manifest through the law of vibration. You know what I'm saying? So you got to raise your vibration. However that happens, do it. Don't think about it. Do it.
20 seconds. To even better iterate, to make it more plain and simple for you to get, you are the vibration.
Correct. You are the vibration.
You are the vibration.
Right. Yep. Yep. The blunt conversation just said my prayers are even changing. That's absolutely what it will do to you, brother. That's what this move does to people. Trust me, mine changed too. As soon as I
Too.
understood it, as soon as I understood what this life is all about and how I'm supposed to move in it, everything changed for the better. And I'm not going to say for the bitter because that's one quote that I came up with. You got to learn how to be better and stop being bitter. You got to learn how to be better. And it's not the easiest thing. It's not the easiest thing. I'm not going to sit there and say that it's easy. It took time for me to understand it, apply it, believe in it, and live in it. You know what I'm saying? It takes time, just like any other habit. You have to unlearn certain habits that are not working for your life. You got to learn how to apply things that are working, that are working. And most of the time, that is vibration. Almost all the time. Your vibration has to stay high on a consistent basis no matter what's going on. Life is going to throw you shit. I put that up on my wall the other day. Life is going to hand you shit. What you choose to do with that shit is up to you. It's entirely up
Yeah.
to you. It's not up to anybody else. Nobody, and it's very possible to do your own self therapy. It's very possible. Very possible. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a living
Very possible.
example.
Hmm.
I'm a living example. Even wrote a
Yeah,
book.
yeah, yeah. We all are. We are living
It's
examples
in my
because
album.
right, 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 right. Okay, vibration and energy is definitely a thing. It's everything. It's everything, bro. To be honest with you, I'll take it a step further.
It
It is a
is
thing, but really
everything.
you should put every in front of thing because it is everything. It is everything.
It
It's
start.
the difference.
Everything starts with a vibration.
It is the difference between
Everything.
everything. I'm gonna give you an example. Yesterday, I had a meeting with a brother. Big shout out to King Larry. You know what I'm saying? We got some things coming in the works from here in Pittsburgh. Uh, we sat down at the buffet, Chinese buffet, and I really don't go out and eat much, but the brother wanted to meet. But at the end of it all, of course, they bring you a fortune cookie, right? So
Mm.
um, the ironic thing about yesterday's fortune cookie is it had no fortune in it.
Wow.
It had no fortune in it, but there's a significant meaning behind it. There's
You know
signi-
what
uh,
that means, right?
Yo, I do. Look at C's face. Oh yes, I know what that means, bro. I know what that means completely. Um, you
Yo,
know,
Pat, you know what you can do with that, Pat?
I know. I know.
Pat, Pat.
I know. I know. See, I know, man. Trust me, I know. I know.
Ooh.
When I seen that, I said, "Oh my goodness." I said, "Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed."
The
Oh,
world is yours. The world
oh,
is yours.
that's
Whose
literally
world
what it
is
means.
this?
That's literally what that means. It means that there is no restriction from here on out. I
Hmm.
claim and determine what my fortune is. You know what I'm saying? That was confirmation that the future's.
Like, what? You don't go out to eat, and the one time you decide to go out to eat, what are the odds?
What are the odds?
There are no odds for that.
Yeah,
That was meant to happen.
That
it's
was
already
meant to.
written. It was already written.
That was meant to happen. It was like how DMX had that song "Lord, Give Me a Sign." That thing started going off like the 5-star alarm out this one. Ring, ring. I
Hmm.
said,
Hey,
man,
jackpot.
Sit
yeah,
here. Order this.
yes, be exactly what you need to be. You know what I'm saying? And it really is. I actually can tell you guys what it meant. You know what I'm saying? Because I read it just on GP. An empty fortune cookie is usually due to a manufacturing error, but its meaning is often interpreted positively as either a promise of good fortune to come or as a blank slate, symbolizing the freedom to create your own future and destiny.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell people. Don't worry
It
about
could
prophecy.
right. It
You
could
just
mean
do
good fortune is coming. If you
Hmm.
choose for it to mean good fortune is coming, that means the slate is blank. The slate is blank for me. You're owed a fortune, and something good is coming your way to repay that debt. So, and based off the conversation that I was having with the gentleman, oh, oh man, oh man, that's all I got to tell you. Wait on it,
it.
or don't. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Sometimes it takes a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I did a song a few years ago called God's Will, and the hook said, if it's meant to be so, then it is God's will. We are not in control because it's God's will. If it takes a lifetime, then it is God's will. It's never yours or mine. It's always God's will. And, you know, that's true. I believe in that. I believe that it can take people 2 seconds to get to to get to the glory. It can take you a lifetime. As long as you believe and as long as you stay in the light and stay high vibes, eventually the universe has no choice but to respond to that high vibration and things that you really believe in that you want to manifest. You know what I'm saying? Right? Get your vision board together. Like if y'all seen P has his own vision board. P has a vision board. You know what I'm saying? C makes the crystals, and he told y'all on the show what the purpose is for those. The purpose is for those things. You know what I'm saying? Believe in these things, and your manifestation is going to start to come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Vibrate high, though. Vibrate high. Vibrate high. I had to just share that with y'all because I was like, man, wait till I tell the guys this. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go to our next Subject, motto, correct, correct. Yes, indeed. Blunt Conversations. Like, subscribe, and share. You already know what it is, man. Yes, no restrictions. Wings in the air and fly above all restrictions. It's my YGMG model and my life's model. Correct. It's all good, man.
Man,
It's all good. He
fly
said,
above the trees, ascend
that's
to
all right. That's
holy
all right.
air to breathe.
Manifest a new phone, brother. You know, we're gonna hold you down as much as we can. Just keep on manifesting, bro. Keep on manifesting.
Be
Be
grateful for
grateful
that
for that
phone, though.
phone though.
That's right. That's right. We got to be grateful for what we have. Ain't that what they just said? This phone ain't vibrating. It's just all it is. C said it.
Oh man.
C said it best. You know what I'm saying? The new phone is coming. All we do is be appreciative of what we have, whether it works perfect or not. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, here's another post that we got here that we could talk about, and I think this is a good subject that we're going to get good conversation from. We go to Earn Your Leisure once again. It says, do you agree with the list? It says the 10 easiest ways to get rich. Let's listen to what the brothers had to say.
I did everything on that list except for two things. The 10 is marry rich, index, invest in stocks, work in sales, content creation, real estate investing, investing in a startup, IP, online business, app software developer, and leverage other people's money. Actually, I did everything except for one. I did everything on that list. I've
Yes,
done everything on that list except for one. How many have you done on that list?
probably seven.
So how many people have done all 10 on the list? The only thing that I haven't done on that list is marry rich. But of course we invest in stocks. My background is working in sales before this. I was a financial advisor. Content creation, obviously. Real estate investing, invest in real estate. Investing in a startup. We've invested in several different startups so far.
Tabidi.
100%. IP, I mean, yeah, you know that goes without saying. Online business, you're watching it. App software developer, EYL University app in the app stores right now. Download the app. Leverage other people's money. I mean, you know, you get any type of mortgage or bank loan, stuff like that. So I'm like, damn, that's kind of interesting because when I'm watching this, it's not just like a random, you know, genie in a bottle, some like scam type thing. Like this is actually real things. And I'm like, damn, I've done every single thing except marry rich. I did everything.
Hmm. So that's a nice little blueprint there. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, that's an interesting list too. That's an interesting list. I think that a lot of the things that they bring up on Earn Your Leisure are there to spark you, because these guys are examples of success. These guys are examples of, you know, they're black men that are very successful at what it is that they do. You know what I'm saying? And they give out good information as far as what can lead you into those pockets. Now, does that mean that everything on the list belongs in your life? No, it doesn't mean that. But it's one to think about. You know what I'm saying? It's one for all of us to think about. It's one for us to take some good information and apply it, because that's what my dad used to tell me. He said, "Look, I know everything that come out my mouth may not be for you, but what is for you that comes out of my mouth, take that and apply it to your life. Take that and apply it to your life." You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, taking the information, what works for you, and apply it to your life. How do y'all feel about it? See,
Uh, in terms of just the literal principle of getting rich, yeah, makes sense. And when you include the human experience and morality, it gives a connotation of being parasitic of vampiric. Marry rich. You shouldn't be marrying money.
right?
And I'm. It's not that I don't believe in. It's not that I feel people shouldn't make money and be successful. No, it's not that. It's it's the manner in which you're doing it and how you're doing it. If your end all be all, your end game is just being rich, then I mean, if you got what you got, I'm happy for you. Yet you become part of the problem.
You can become part of the problem for sure. That's
Yeah,
without
so
question.
it's again, I don't. Yeah, because I come across other people and it's and I see the abundance in where they are in life and how generous they are. Then you have people who are abundant in that area of life and they're far from generous, like in all facets of life. And that in itself is like, well, it's a part of creation and people can do what they want, free will. Yet also reserve the right with free will to be like, that is fucking greed. So when it comes to obtaining, earning your own leisure, there's a fine line between greed and sustainability.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. And that's the reason why we do put that up too, so you guys can get our perspective as well. As I mentioned, everything that they said on the list doesn't necessarily mean that it applies to you,
Yeah.
LB.
Oh, more money, more. I thought Steve was gonna say something. I didn't want to, I would say more money, more problems. Basically, everybody ain't really meant to be living any of them things on the list. Some people are just built to make millions on their own little path and shit. Because everybody got their own path for getting it, and really, it's not about trying to be a millionaire. It's about trying to live comfortable. You're not trying to hurry up and try to be the biggest man on the block or whatever. You just want to be able to. I want to take a day off and not have to worry about damn how many bills do I have to make up for now because I took a day off. You just want to just be comfortable and live a nice, calm, and comfortable life. You ain't got to be all flamboyant and all that shit because then you spending more money on taxes and all this other shit. Like you got people hating on you. You got all these problems that you don't need. There's a lot of things that come with having all that money and shit. So a lot of times it's not worth being that high of a level.
Yeah, yeah. Everything ain't for everybody. I will say that right off the bat. Everything ain't for everybody. Um, uh, more money, more problems for sure. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, money is the root, and we all know the rest of that saying. Money is the
The
root.
love of money.
The love,
The love
yeah.
of money.
Well, that's what they said. The OJ said that. For the love of money. Um, don't let money change
Huh.
you.
Yeah.
Don't let the key to this thing is don't let money change you. Don't let money change who you are. Don't let money dictate how you live. Because I guarantee you, if I'm blessed with a bunch of money and become wealth and abundance financially, I'm still going to drive a bucket. I'm still going to be the same guy wearing the same type of clothes. I'm not going to let that change who I am. I'm not going to let that change who, uh, even if I am. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I'm going to try to do is take that blessing and bless others with it. That's my goal when I choose to do these things. You know what I'm saying? But the most important
Yeah.
thing, like we're saying here, is there's things that they said on the list that could help you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's things that don't apply to all of us. They don't apply to all of us, and it doesn't necessarily mean that we all have to follow that mold. To follow, as you can see, the man even said it himself. The only thing he did not repeat,
Yeah.
did not do
Yeah. Not
on
yeah.
that list was marry rich, and there's probably a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? And more than likely, there's a stern reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't determine happiness. What determines happiness is how you are. You're like we said the other day, within. How you are on the inside determines the happiness that exists in your life. Because really, at the end of the day, my personal opinion, it's nobody's job to make you happy. It's your job. It's your job to make you happy. You can't rely on it. That's the problem I used to make when I was looking at other females, because I was looking at women to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? I thought that that was what was supposed to make me happy. That's what I was taught. That's what we all were taught in our DNA. You have a significant other, and that's where your happiness comes from. We realized down the road, you know what I'm saying? Yes, that definitely can enhance your happiness. That can
Hmm.
enhance your happiness, but really at the end of the day, it's very unfair to make sure that you place sole responsibility on that other person to make you happy. No, you have to take some command of your own happiness at some point. Uh, Blunt Conversation said, I tell the universe I am ready and willing to accept what's for me. There it is. There it is, right there. There it is. Good morning,
Fact.
Tanya. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Thank you for joining the show. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. And we appreciate it. We appreciate all of you in the chat that stick in with us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and spread the word around. You know, because we don't, the shares don't go unnoticed. We see them. We see the shares, and we thank y'all. We thank y'all tremendously. But I think rich is a mindset. Rich, when we hear the word rich, it's a mindset before it's anything else. And what is rich? You know what I'm saying? We talk about it all
Rich
the
is
time.
abundance. There's no such thing as no abundance. There's literally no such thing as abundance. People have to change the way they look at things. Then a
Yeah,
person can say, well, what about all those vagabonds and all those homeless people over there? But they're abundant too. You're just not seeing it. They're abundant in lack. Just don't be abundant in lack. Be abundant
that's
in everything else.
that's it. Because that is the lesson. You can look at them and say they lost, but really at the end of the day, that's the lesson. That's the lesson. The lesson is to be abundant outside of those realms. Be abundant. You know what I'm saying? Wealth and abundance comes from within. Wealth and abundance comes from within. And then it starts to show on the outside. That's the real wealth and abundance is what you're channeling from the inside, because you will not stay rich long financially if you do not have wealth and abundance on the inside. If you don't have it on the inside, you won't have it on the outside. Trust me. Trust me. We've seen too many examples of people that look like us that had the bag and the bag is now gone. And the real
It's
them,
true, man.
yeah, the real them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, some homeless are happy homeless. Absolutely, they are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Correct. Misery. You damn right. I've seen a lot of people that
Oh,
walk
let me
around.
rephrase that.
I
Let me
see
rephrase
people,
that.
I see people,
Shelterless.
yeah,
Because your heart was where your home is. You live in your heart, you're always home.
that's a great way to say it. That's a great way to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because I see those type of people that we consider homeless walking around downtown and they have the biggest smiles on their face. And the person that's going to the job, the 9 to 5, is stressed out,
Depressed as
frustrated,
hell.
depressed, everything that takes you away from the manifestation, everything that takes you away from manifestation. Yeah, yeah. Misery said I had conversations with homeless people and they said they okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, some of
They're
them are
okay.
okay with it. Some of them, they really not, though. Like, I seen
No, no,
some,
no,
they
they're
really
not.
not.
No, everybody. We can't expect everybody to
Yeah,
follow that mantra, but we do see examples
yeah,
of
yeah.
people that are in those situations, and their vibration is still so high that it doesn't even phase them at all.
Yeah, yeah, the whole point is to have the high vibes and be abundant. That's the whole point. Live in abundance because you have it. It's there. Just walk in it. Live in it.
Yes, indeed. I think that that's our challenge for the chat today. Study wealth and abundance and what it actually really means when it comes to the law of attraction. Um, Check it out. You know what I'm saying? I think that it will put your mind in a perspective that it probably hadn't before had you not, if you're not familiar with it. If you're not familiar with it, try to get familiar with it. That's a little assignment I got for the chat today. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. And on that note, it's about that
Funny.
time. It's about that time to give you guys a couple of funnies. LB sent this one to me the other day, and I thought this was hilarious. But this is the reason why we stopped watching professional wrestling.
on, man. You could
Come on.
give him a baby tap or something. It didn't even hit that motherfucker, man. How the fuck
he hit the, he hit the
look
turnbuckle.
back and see the crowd? Yeah, we see you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
The
you hit the turnbuckle, and the guy acted like you hit him in the
That's
leg.
horrible.
And then dude act like he got blasted. He should have got blasted, motherfucker. For that terrible 2B he just pulled right there. This is
That
the
was
start of
play.
TV on that one and shit. That was the start of a
Come
motherfucker.
on,
That was
man.
that was a freak.
That's the
I
segment they
paid
used to
my
show.
hard-earned
Wait a
money
minute.
for this.
Wait a
I
minute.
want, I
See,
want my money back.
wait a minute. See, they used to show that segment on the NFL countdown. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That was
Come
a
That
Tubi
was
trailer
on,
right there.
man.
oh man. I know everybody in the audience was like, yeah,
I want my money back.
come on, son. Yeah, they done got
They
laid.
got lazy.
Yeah,
Now, them motherfuckers, they got Tinder and shit. They ain't drinking enough
yeah.
milk in that motherfucker. They said,
Nah,
no,
We
man,
need
this ain't
some
work,
milk.
man. Just hit
no,
the pole. Hit the pole.
it was the exact opposite, Larry. Like we
Yeah,
discovered the other day about milk taking away the strength of the bone.
yeah.
Shit, they might have to start
Drinking
drinking
too
that
much
shit
milk.
again. Motherfuckers was out there doing their thing when they had the milk mustaches.
You
These
drinking too
motherfuckers
much
done
milk.
they done turned a little tender and shit in this new age.
Well, what? That was absolutely crazy. And then for the dude to act like
You got hit and shit.
he
Come
got
on,
hit.
man. That
Come
was
on,
diabolical.
man. Come
That was
on, man.
diabolical.com right there.
Hell
That
yeah,
was
that
a
was
whole website of
diabolical.
bullshit right there. I ain't
Yeah,
never seen such foolery in my life.
right. Well, here's some more foolery. For all y'all, the blunt conversationists, here go one that see grabbed, and you guys have a look at this
Oh,
point of view. When the plug trying to sell me the same czar he sold me last week, and I ain't get high.
Tears I can't hide, but I'll try. I try to face the pain.
yeah, the pain was he's been right outside with that
Get that
Zod.
trash out of here, man. Nobody gonna smoke that or buy that, man. I'm
He
doing you a
threw
favor.
the whole
He
bag.
put he
Put
put
the
the
whole
whole elbow
bag.
out the
Fire.
window.
The whole bag. He in
Yes,
trouble. He's
So
in
yes.
they turned
trouble.
around from doing that bad nigga
Ooh,
was
I'm
just like,
telling. I'm telling.
yeah.
Beating his ass.
I done threw his ass out right there, that motherfucker.
Look, he giving a nice
Yo,
sniff.
go grab every butt up.
I can't hide, but I'll try. I'll try to face the pain. My tears I can't hide, but I'll try. I'll try to face the pain. My tears.
He said, man, what the fuck is this? Spray?
He smelled it.
Shit.
Thought for a split second, then he stared at him and walked off. I'm like, watch me do this shit.
Hey, look, but like they said, as soon as he turned around,
Yeah,
somebody's fist
yeah.
should have
He was
been
like, hey, you come with that bullshit again, I swear to God, I'll throw that shit out the fucking window.
He planned that. He planned that. He had the window open. He had the
Hell
window
yeah,
open.
he did.
yeah,
He took one step to that motherfucking right and said, heave ho.
yeah. I think that was more than a bow. It looked like it was a little bit more than a bow, but what do I know? But yeah, throw it out the
Whew,
window. He said Berners had his
the
security
whole
ready,
joint.
so they
Yeah.
already knew. They already knew what he was
The
going to
whole
do.
bag. You could have just left the bag there and be like, nah, I don't want
Yeah,
it.
I don't want the
He
shit.
threw the whole shit out.
He threw
He
us the
said,
window.
"I'm gonna
No
make sure
profit, no
nobody,
money,
I'm gonna
no
make sure
nothing.
nobody gets
I
for
can't
this."
hide,
You should at
but
least have a fucking face and shit before the video cut off. I don't even think it's bad. Nobody give a
Hey,
fuck.
hey, what was you telling the young boys yesterday about them about them backwoods?
Smoking all that damn tree bark and shit. I said, nigga, you need some pep in your life, nigga.
They said that's what my daddy said. That's what they listen to him, nigga. You buying all these backwoods and shit, nigga. You buying and smoking and then smoking nickel bags. How the fuck you getting high? How the fuck you getting high for backwood? With backwood, put it in the weed you about to put in that motherfucker. Papers and shit, bro. The fuck?
You smoking a nickel bag out of
He
a
put it,
backwood? That's not
he put it,
possible.
he want 3,000 backwoods and shit, but he got a nickel
He's
bag and
desperate.
shit. What the fuck you gonna do with this? You gonna cut the backwood in half and shit, nigga? You gotta cut it and all this other bullshit, nigga? What the fuck? Yeah, I've
That
been
made
on
my
there.
stomach hurt.
Smoked again before you smoked that. Oh, nickel bag. I just got a
Oh,
nickel
that made
bag.
my stomach hurt, yo.
I
Just
just got a
thinking
nickel
about that.
bag and bought a
So I just
backwood.
got a nickel bag, but I need them
Oh, that's just
backwoods. That shit great.
horrible.
A
That's
backwood, a
horrible. That made
regular
my stomach hurt.
backwood,
Just
yeah,
thinking about
right.
that.
With no tobacco out of it, goes smoother than that little bag. A
I just got
backwood,
a
Oh, you
little
might as well smoke a
snickle.
cigarette at
Get
that
that
point.
back and tell
yeah,
fuck that snickle to my nigga back
fire
with
up,
my snickle.
you might as well fire up
You
the
might as well smoke a
fiberglass.
cigarette at that point.
Yeah, you might as well fire up the fiberglass.
Yep.
That man said they putting a nickel bag.
You
In
put a
a
snickle.
backwood.
You put a fucking
What?
snickle in the motherfucking wood. You put that snickle. That snickle in the mother. He was proud as fuck too when he grabbed that
Snickle wood.
motherfucking
People
wood.
have
He's
said,
like, yeah, I'm about to
people
roll
have
up
said,
this
you know how many
motherfucking wood.
people have
I
said, you know how
don't
many
know, man.
joints LP can roll with all that weed.
Word. Yo. He threw that whole shit out. Like,
Listen.
he could have just left it there. But like, I don't want it. He just threw
But
that
I'll
shit out.
try to face the pain.
That's
Yes,
so bad.
I can't hide, but I'll
Oh.
Could
That
have
was
got
real
pushed so
bowling
motherfucking
crazy.
fast. He'd have fell through that window and shit, didn't even know it
Talk
and shit.
about white
Oh man.
privilege.
Hey, the window was wide open enough too.
Fat ass
Yeah, that's
motherfucker.
white privilege for you.
Hey, you know,
It's been privilege, all right. They were like, keep the tape rolling.
you see the look on his face too after he did it. He was like, "Yeah, I was expecting."
Real. Nigga gets nut. He should have got snut. He got bad. Two niggas right there. Ain't nobody hit this motherfucker.
That's how you know that must have been
That
stage
that
when he
been
was
my shit.
as hell.
Dude, he threw
Don't cut the tape off. I mean, they gonna learn on this nigga. He gonna
Hey,
learn.
that shit was like at least a pound. He threw that whole shit. He said. Then he proceeded to look at them. He didn't run. He just turned around and looked at them.
Yeah. That nigga was too tough. They sell me to the neighborhood bully and shit.
Oh, he threw a whole pound on that shit. It was
They was wild
crazy.
up to sell that punk this shit. God damn.
That must have been some real trash. Yo.
Hey man, it'll be killing me right now.
Oh man. Yo,
Listen,
he
you
didn't
about to
care.
go
No
there and
fucks
tell
was
them that
given. He
shit. They
wasn't
come up to
scared
this
at
thing don't go
all.
wrong.
He wasn't scared.
No, he
Holy
was
shit. The
last time this
definition of
shit.
zero fear. Dude said, I am him. And
He
said,
said, man, fuck this punk ass weed, nigga. Why? Hey, I no audio or nothing this shit, man. What really happened in that room?
oh man.
Oh man, this is low.
Homie got balls of steel.
Hilarious.
He said, better not be that
Oh
shit that
my
happened
god, that
last
is
time. I'll tell you right now.
Ain't nobody gonna stall him out. He gonna get thrown out.
Man,
man.
he should have got hit with something. I don't understand it. He made it through the. He made it to turn back around, look
Yo,
at the niggas and shit. I already
that's
knew
the
it. I already knew
definition
when
of
he
white
saw it.
privilege.
and threw the
Homie
bag back
said,
on.
homie said, I'm gonna show you
Threw the
what white
bag
privilege
back
really
on
is.
the table. He thought he was
I'm gonna
Thanos.
show you what white privilege really is.
That nigga recycled the bag and shit.
Strong arm that
He
man weed.
threw it out and held on to the bag.
No,
Shit
and
threw
then
the
threw
whole
it
thing
back
out the
on the
window.
look, threw it back on he threw it back on the pool table.
Hell yeah. Gently.
Oh man,
He gently
that's
placed it
bold
on
and
the
brazen. The boldness of him, like the audacity of this man.
Man, listen, man, they should have had a part two of that video. How did he get out of that fucking room is the question, man.
Somebody on the ground level was like, "This is my lucky day."
They had to call the enforcement in on that motherfucker. Pretty hard. They said, I don't give a fuck about this weed. Yeah.
No.
You see, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit right here. I'm gonna show you.
No, he wasn't. That nigga
Oh
said,
man.
fuck this weed. And y'all too. Wham.
I knew that was gonna resonate with all of our cannabis crew. Yeah, we went flying
Oh
in the
man.
air and shit turned into bird food.
Oh man.
Afterwards would have been on hands over that bullshit.
Bird food.
Oh man.
It'll show the next time they show that video, nigga been on the ground, that big motherfucker laid out right on the ground leaking.
Oh man. I can't take it, man. Yeah,
And how it could have been he won't do that again.
part two, cuz nigga throw my pound out the window.
Yo.
I don't care how dookie it is. You ain't throwing the pound out the window.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
One man's trash,
man.
another man's treasure.
He
Shoot.
said the defending on shit.
Hey, man. Y'all like, subscribe, and share, man. We out of here, man. Y'all have a great Wednesday. Just a heads up to everybody. We will not, I repeat, we will not be on Friday. I'll be on the road that day going to New York City. And I'll be in New York City for the day on Friday. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I can multitask well enough while I'm on the road, you might catch us on at 8 a.m. But more than likely, you might as well say we're not going to be on. But we'll catch y'all.
Me and C gonna run it Friday. Pat gonna take the day off. We see we'll bring somebody in, some superstars, some star-studded shit going on and shit while he gone and shit. You know, for entertainment purposes and shit. Have a little bit of smoke going on and stuff. We'll keep
Yeah,
it casual.
that's how. That's
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
no, but we will catch you guys back on Monday. We hope you have the great rest of your week. But it's CLB, JPad the Juggernaut. The Abbott is out there in the atmosphere doing what he does. But go ahead and tap in with LFXmedia.live. And you already know. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'll be in New York on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Actually, going to be doing something to get off the bucket list. I'm going to a Yankees game. Yeah, going to watch the Yankees play on Friday. It's the last game. I think it's the last home game of the season. They punched their ticket yesterday, so they are in the playoffs once again. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week, man. LBC. Pat, we the blunt conversation. AM Kings. You know,